I don't know. It was a heck of a game. A lot of emotions on the sideline, ups and downs, but just proud of the way that, we kept fighting as a team, and we knew it was going to be a dogfight. That was a good team, so just proud how we came out of it.
You guys put up over 40 points against the top-scoring defense in the league. How much of that was your execution? How much of it was the defense helping you out?
A little bit of both. When the defense does that, what do they have, 3 turnovers today? That's just, it puts you in such good field position offensively. The momentum of the game changes. Right before half, that was an unfortunate situation, but this game could have went a lot differently. A couple things go other ways. So.
You talked about a little bit earlier this week about seeing how you would stack up against that top defense. How curious were you? How you do against that defense? Now that you've done it, how do you think?
I think it was a good test for us, especially as an offense. But I think our team overall responded. It was an overall team win today. Offense doing our part, defense getting us field position, special teams. It all came together really nice today, and that's what makes a good team. And so, we're moving in the right direction right now, and it seems week by week we just we keep getting better.
You have won 4 in a row. Is this a team, a playoff level team, like right now?
Are we? We've only won 4. We've won 4 games, so I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. That was a hell of a team we just beat. So I think that was a good test for us. But next week is going to be another good one. So finish out the season strong next week.
You talked about red zone efficiency, like you wanted to improve on it last week. You guys were 4 and 6 in the red zone today. How was that process as far as getting better on that end of the field?
It's like I said. I've said this in the past. It's a process. That's probably the hardest place in the field to execute. It's just one little thing goes wrong and the whole play goes to waste. So I think the extra time that we're putting in during practice and everything is starting to pay off. Just being with those guys, talking the same language, seeing the same thing, it's all coming together now.
Speaking of red zone, how would you describe that play where you're pressured left, kind of moving around, and that flip to Taylor?
To Trent?
Yeah.
Unbelievable catch. I didn't see it until it was on the Jumbotron, but what a great catch by him. O-line gave me time. I think they rushed 3 guys on that one, so they gave me time. They covered up, everything initially, and we scrambled around, and that's the part of just being on the same page with guys. It takes a little while to get that chemistry, but I think we're slowly moving towards that.
Was it sidearm? Did you know what you were doing with that one?
Yeah, I always do. The guy was in front of me, so I had to throw it around him. It's I don't know, playing baseball paid off, I guess, today.
Going against the best pass rushing defense in the league, you only took 1 sack. What goes into that? How do you attribute the credit for that? And then also, is that a little bit better than what expectations were going into the game?
I owe Zane on that one. I held the ball for a split second too long, and then they got to me. So I owe him one on that. But I think the O-line as a whole just did a great job today. That's as good of a pass rush as we're going to face all year and in the future. So I think answering that test, it's just it's nice having guys like that in front of you that you could trust play after play, and it makes my job a lot easier.
It's only your second game here as a 49er. I know you talked a lot when you first got traded to the organization, but how much do you think you've embraced being here? And of course, you heard the fans really giving you a good cheer as you walked into the interview room.
Yeah, it's awesome. Things are going good right now. There's a buzz in the air. You can feel it as soon as you walk in the stadium. Crowd's going nuts and just in pregame. So it's exciting. I don't know. It's a nice thing to be a part of.
Speaking of excitement, Carlos Hyde made an early prediction for next year's Super Bowl contenders in this team. Any thoughts about that?
Just now?
Yep, sure did.
I'll talk to him about that. Yeah, I don't know. We're dealing with the Rams next week, and we'll look at everything else after that.
They obviously seem to be frustrated at times today. How much can you sense that?
Who seemed to be frustrated?
The Jack.
Oh, okay.
Some of the penalties and things. Could you sense that, and also how much do you take it on yourself as quarterback to make sure your guys don't engage in that game?
Yeah, we knew coming into the game. We had a good feel for that. You know who you're going against and what kind of team they are. So I think going into the game, we talked about that and just keeping our cool, and especially towards the end of the game when they started yelling at each other before they were yelling at us. So it was just kind of something we talked about on the sideline. But proud of the guys to be pros. And Marquise got when I scrambled, he took a shot there, and for him to get up and not retaliate, I can't even put that into words how hard that is for a football player to do. And it's that was something big.
You got in there and you kind of made sure he did, right? I mean, you just making sure on it, or did you
Yeah, I mean,
stop him a little bit?
it was an outrageous hit. I mean, for the guy to do that, but it's I mean, he's a pro. Marquise is as pro as they come, and it's just it's a pleasure to work with a guy like that.
Couple more.
How important was it to get off to a hot start against that defense and maybe be able to dictate pace to them a little bit instead of having to play from behind?
Yeah, it's important. I mean, you don't want to fall behind and let that pass rush get rolling on you. So I think jumping on them early, getting that first score especially, and putting them in passing situations, it all played out pretty perfectly today. So it's that's how we want to play.
Was that a spike you learned?
You've exceeded even their high expectations since you've gotten here. How has this situation matched up with your expectations?
Well, I wouldn't want to throw those picks. Those are eating at me a little bit. But I think we're working in the right direction, and we knew it was going to be a process coming in here, learning the playbook, all that stuff, and I think we're going in the right direction. We just have to keep grinding away week by week, day by day, and good things will happen.